I'm going to share screens. Okay, who wasn't here last time?
Me.
Was it only, yeah, it was only
Uh,
Nate and TJ, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Alright, so I'm not going to spend too much time on the recap because I know that you have seen the last video, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we ended the last go around with a whole lot of stuff going on. Uh, touch on some quick points. Main thing that happened is that we found out that Vanathan has a doppelganger that is an illithid, or vice versa. They had to choose which one to take out. They found out that the one that looked exactly like Vanathan was in fact the one possessed by Void, and they chopped his head off. Along with that, they lost a oh goodness, they lost a very good NPC. Old Grandar, the bomb maker, finally perished, and we ended the last game with his funeral and his basically his last creation, the fireworks. So we're going to start up right up here and get the ball rolling. So you guys are watching the fireworks ceremony. Many of the townspeople have come out to pay their respects. Some know him very well. Some have seen his work firsthand. Uh, some of them like him, some of them hate him, but they all came out to show respect because they know that he has helped the king and many of the citizens escaped loads and loads of bad situations. So here we are. Along with that, remember that Bertrand, Valak, Arthnos, and the Wood Elves, a lot of those are still in town, and they are also watching the funeral. So I'm gonna leave it up to you guys on what exactly you want to do. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that the Illithid Vanathan, we'll call him Vanathan 2, just so I don't say Illithid 30,000 times. Vanathan 2, he was still in the infirmary or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so you're still there. Alright, so currently it's Thalian and Harian who are out watching the funeral. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys what you want to do.
All right. So I had a question about being the illithid.
Mm-hmm.
So do I need to redo my character where I have all of the racial traits of the illithid, or just keep everything I've got and just use its attacks?
Um, just good lord.
Sorry, I tried to cover the microphone, but
The
guess that didn't work.
yeah, I would look at the pluses and minuses it have and do that accordingly to the illicit character.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know.
All right.
So I'm an illithid necromancer now.
Yep.
Good.
All right. Harry and Thalian, is there anything y'all want to do in particular at the funeral? That's about to finally be over.
I want to go talk with Arthnos
Okay.
and just ask him um, uh, like what he thinks the best course of action as far as me becoming the new leader or taking Aramalora like under my wing or control, whatever. Like when he thinks that needs to happen or how we need to proceed.
Well, with the troubling times and the passing of the king, I wouldn't advise it being right now, my lord, but I think that if you allow me to go back to Ermalor with my men, we could set it in motion to get the people comfortable with the situation and the idea, and put it in their heads and tell them tales. Send our bards out and let them tell tales of your heroic deeds, and get them more comfortable with the idea of the Red Wolf.
Very well, sounds good. Do you have my leave?
Thank you, my lord. I think we'll head out in the morning. So at this point, I mean, it's pretty obvious watching the fireworks show that it is nighttime. It's getting late into the evening, so you know that it is getting rather late. Um, there was one person I forgot to mention, my lord, that with all the stuff going on, I hadn't had time to mention it. We passed a rather young man along our journey here before we ran into Dandarus and Drak, um, and before we found Granda. He was, I don't really know how to describe him other than he was sitting very near Lake Vodney by a stump. He had a rather long beard. His hygiene was quite terrible. Long hair. He was a human, smoking something, and went by the name of Marvin.
Marvin. Why does that name sound familiar?
The most peculiar thing is that the substance that he smoked never seemed to deteriorate. It would always regenerate.
I remember him. Yes, he's the one that we talked to about uh, Grondar a while back when he was going to commit suicide before I died from the attack of Rastor. Um, what was he doing when you found him?
Well, he went into sort of a shock, my lord. He had mentioned you and Elwyn and a halfling, which I assume is Hedian. Uh, but he was very shocked to see him. We had to take him back to Edinburgh and put him in the infirmary because he was unaware that almost 6 years had passed.
I'm just going to kind of like laugh and then like kind of bring myself to stop and like go back serious.
But I just thought that you should know that since he did mention you. But yes, we shall take our leave in the morning. I appreciate your hospitality.
Anytime.
All right. O'Harian, is there anything that you would like to do?
Not at the moment. I'm just gonna kind of hang out with the Red Wolf.
All right. So I guess the fireworks are starting to wrap up. So we'll bring up the world map just to have something to look at. So
I think my screen share is not working.
okay.
You might want to restart it.
All right. Stop share.
I thought you had it up, but I wasn't sure if you had brought it up yet, so I didn't say anything.
Okay. I just stopped it and shared it again. Got it?
No,
Hmm.
no, it's not showing.
Does everybody else see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right. Let me try one more time, DJ. Stop share. I'll let it wait a little longer this time. And share.
Nope.
Well, crap.
Here, let me I'll just leave the chat and then come back, see if it works then.
All
I
right.
see Nathan's camera but I don't see your screen share. That's weird. But hang on. Call me back as soon as I end it.
All right. And we never called him back.
After he hung up, things began to change. Okay.
I know, he didn't even answer it. What in the world? I think he might just have like a bad connection or something right now.
Yeah, probably.
All right. Let's see if we got.
Alright, you back?
Yep.
Share screens.
Oh my God, it's still ringing in my headset for some reason.
What's ringing?
The Skype, the ringtone for Skype.
Oh yeah?
Jeez, it's still going off and it's super loud. Oh Jesus!
Can you see the screen now?
Hang on a second. Try to. Yeah, I see your screen, but I got this ringing still. Hold on. My Lord. Like every 3 seconds it rings.
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom.
I think you called me and I actually joined your chat at the same time you were calling me. Like I hit join call or something.
Oh. Is it still doing it? What are you doing, TJ?